Alright, I mean, that should do that. Right? Yes? Probably? Yep, alright. Go ahead and go back to the game. Alright. Another one of those late night streams because reasons. I wanted to kind of just use this stream just to build. And kind of just hang out. Nothing too fancy. Alright, so this is my creative world on this main machine. The one that I was telling everyone about. So, if you actually look over here, this is actually the house that I'm proud of. You probably saw it in the thumbnail. But this is the creative house that I was talking about a couple episodes ago. It's like a modern log cabin kind of type. And it looks pretty good. I'm proud of it. I'm not sure why some of the blocks seem to like overlap. But I'll go inside. Huge main. Again, I don't have much as far as rooms. But again, huge kitchen. Kind of just table and stuff. If you come upstairs, not much to see. Again, I just made it a huge kind of just master bedroom. Obviously, if I was going to turn it into anything else, what I could do is kind of like what I was trying to do here, which is just put some kind of bricks to kind of segregate the home, or to kind of put rooms. And so, I mean, if you can see, if I kind of put it like this, it starts giving the kind of like these rectangular rooms, which wouldn't be too bad. And then if you kind of head over here, I mean, this would be really tiny. Not much I could really do about that, just because the way the kind of the staircase comes up into the second floor. I'm sure I could change it. I just have to completely redesign the house, which I'm not too fond of right now. Tons of lights in this home because, like I said, the lighting is kind of bad, and so I was a while ago I was trying to just make some videos just showcasing kind of like some of the different cooking stations and stuff. I myself did not really release those videos. I wish I did, now that I think about it. I was just kind of starting out, and so with Staxel at least, and so what I was trying to do, at least the idea, was to make some Staxel videos that were kind of like simple, like how to make lumber, or how to make cobblestone, or how to, you know, make carrot soup. And kind of like go through the process of, oh, well, to make a cake or anything, you know, you put it in the bake station, you can use the combine. And so I kind of made this stage, which is why there's 4,000 lights in this home. All right. So we, believe it or not, since this is simply a creative world, we haven't even built the barn. Like, we haven't even gotten that far in on it, which is kind of funny to me that we haven't even gotten that far. So that's where we're going to start now. Again, because money and, again, money's not an option, we can definitely build a fancier barn. One big enough for the animals. The only thing is I don't know kind of where to put it. I don't necessarily, I guess I can put it here. But I kind of wanted to keep this main area pretty clear and free of any buildings, just so, you know, I can build what I want. And I was also testing out a few mods in, again, this creative world. So let's go ahead and just clear out without hopefully destroying too much. Or, yeah, naturally. Kind of go do that. Alright. Now, I guess we could build maybe the barn in the back. Oh yeah, I made like a little trim. I was gonna fill it full of flowers that I haven't done yet. Let's go grab some like rose bushes or something. Just kind of fill this in. Some roses and a lot of the same colored flowers. There we go. Grab some different colored flowers. Just kind of put them randomly throughout this little, I guess it's supposed to be like a little garden. Oh, there we go. Let's grab some blue. Let's go put some blue over on this side, just so that it looks good. Like such. And then that's obviously what I was trying to do around here, and it doesn't look like I finished the fence. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be fenced off. It just looked a bit better to me, fenced off. So, let's, I think, in creative, if I go one of these, is it the light bulb, or is it this one? Oh no, this is all flowers. Oh, are these window boxes? Oh, sweet. Okay, so we need some window boxes, because we actually have a few windows. I could use some window boxes. Oh, what the heck? Why can't I? The window boxes belong on the floor? No, they're supposed to be able to, like, be placed. Well, that's kind of lame. Those aren't really window boxes then, are they? one of these you can actually, I wonder if I type in barn. Yeah, there it is. You can just give the bar sign to yourself. Pretty straightforward. Which, I guess I could just build over that. Kind of keep the barn separate. Because I wanted to kind of keep this place pretty clear. Just so that if I wanted to build anything else, I can. And so I don't actually know where to place the barn, if you believe it or not. I guess the easiest thing to do too, since, you know, there's nothing really stopping us, because we can in creative, is we can just kind of rip this fence down over here and just extend out and kind of put the barn over here in this corner. I actually want to build an actual proper barn, kind of different from the stuff I build usually on Minecraft, on Facebook. Okay, let's try that one more time. It's a little late. The YouTube, which is kind of that really easy barn that I usually use this building as like the outline for it, only because again, time and money to be put into the barn, and since that's not a problem, we actually can build, you know, maybe a giant red barn, you know, that you would usually see. We'll probably match the design of our house as far as the barn. So for instance, it'll have some nice dark wood struts, probably some wooden blank bricks or wood panels, and then we'll probably put one of those really stereotypical red barns up on it. Okay, so I was thinking this corner actually might not be half bad. So I guess how big do we want it? We want it pretty decent sized, but I know too, where did oh, did I already get rid of the sign? Whoops, don't mind me. Okay, so I'll put the sign, oh, let's just kind of hide it back here, but make sure it's facing the right way. All right, there we go. So they don't give you that much space to build the barn in, so obviously if we do build it bigger than this, it is fine. It's just all the main items need to be within the bounding box, which is simply just 2 troughs and a roof, which gives us a lot of freedom in terms of building. So let's go ahead and grab the needed blocks. So for instance, the roof block. Let me just get rid of this stuff since it will not be needed. Just go ahead and middle mouse click to get us some of that. There we go. So maybe we'll, okay, so wherever this is, let me think. So if we let this be the corner that dictates there, let's go out like 4 more, and build up. Just again, give us a lot of room for the animals, and then ultimately we can give them kind of a big like pasture or kind of like walk around area so that they're not too cramped, since again there is really no object to kind of size here. So go across just simply like such. Okay, so I kind of had this idea for the roof, and I want to see how well I can implement it. But okay, so I guess we don't want to make a stable. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, we can make like little dividing walls, but that's a stable more than a barn. I mean, a barn usually is just a big I don't want to call it a house. I mean, it's obviously a barn. It's like a easiest way to be like, it's a shed that has like usually 2 stories, and then, you know, you can house animals in it. That might actually be a problem. I didn't even think about that. That silly sign. That means we have to build kind of 1 more in, thanks to that sign being in the way. It's not too bad. I mean, again, if all else fails, we just extend out that way. All right, so why can't I take this out? Oh, I need a scythe? Really? All right, well, let's just go ahead and grab the rest of these, because that's just going to get annoying to me. All right, so we know that. Go ahead and take that down. Build this. Ah! Oh, man, is this tree going to be in the way? I don't want to, like, deforest my entire farm, but if this is going to be in the way, then I guess it has to go. But I know they added, I was thinking just the cows. Just have the cows stay together. And then we can add sections onto it, like for instance to the left or the right, in case this is actually going to be the left, then, and we can just extend it out for the sheep, pig, and everything else. I was just kind of thinking cow, and a lot of it is really just for show than anything else, but that's a good question. All right, let's go ahead and bring this up, go across. I mean, barns usually don't have windows, but again, for this case, I think I want to kind of make it a barn that has some pretty decent size windows, and just, again, let all the light in, because I don't think the cows need to sit in darkness. Alright, let's go ahead and just rip this up. Guess, would it matter if we built it that high? I guess not, but we're also going to put a huge roof on it. So I guess let's go ahead and see how big this would be with the roof. So let's just build way up here and kind of get this going. So, assuming we put this here, which again, this wouldn't stay, we can actually rip this up. Go ahead and do one of these things to kind of get an idea of how big we need the barn. It shouldn't be... Yeah, this roof is going to be huge, actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and just grab the stairs, bring them up. Right, so that's actually in the wrong place. Way in the wrong place. Okay, then this side. I won't worry about the overhang just yet, because I need to actually build the rest of this barn. And then I'll worry about overhang and anything. Okay, so it looks like... I built it. It's odd. Alright, well... Not much to do about that other than we'll just have to use the spacer block, which I don't like. I usually like making them... Does it come up if I type in red? It's like a roof block. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Because then, I mean, this can sit here, and it looks fine. So that's kind of the idea for the barn. I mean, it's actually decent sized, don't get me wrong. But two, something we can actually take care of is... I guess we can... I don't know. If we rip this up, we actually can put a decent sized kind of window in the middle. Yeah, like that. And then... we actually need to do this because I'm afraid that if I break that, the rest of this roof is actually going to fall. Alright. What if we kind of build it like this? So 2 up, and then this goes up and in like such. And then we'll just do it like this and like that. There we go. Obviously, we just need to center that. That's actually... Is it centered? Just looks off. Maybe it's because this support's not there. There we go. Alright, since I already have the stairs facing this way, we'll just take care of this overhang. Whoops. Up and up. And there we go. Not bad. Let's try seeing what it'd look like. Whoops. I actually wanted both bricks. Okay, I have both bricks? No. Oh, the game treats them the same? They're the same brick? Oh, that's kind of lame. Okay, so that, and then I want this there. There we go. And what would it look like if we did that? And obviously we need to put the rest of this like such. And then like that. Do I still have that brick? Perfect. No, no, no. Dang it. Okay, now we're just messing up. There we go. Boink. Okay. Doesn't look half bad. I'm not sure what this is all about there. Okay. Yeah. And then, again, if we need more space, what we can do is we just kind of add on to this. We'll just add, like, you know, a different type of, I guess, stalls, if you will. And then we can have the sheep and the cow, or the pig, excuse me. Alright, so let's just jump up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just messed up with the mouse. Let's just go ahead and... again, because it's really we just need a barn. We don't even need animals to technically be in it, but I guess we can. Go ahead and just build across like such. Finish this. Get this overhang. Hopefully without falling. Okay, like such. And done. Move up. Oh, you know what? I need to put a bed out here just so we don't have to keep going back to and from the house. Like such. And then... You know, I guess I could kind of dual build these. Okay, so now here's the thing I actually wanted to implement in the barn. Kind of have this idea for the roof where if we kind of rip up the middle of the roof and then put it on like these raised slats, it kind of gives it like this cool feel. So for instance, if we go in, I don't even know how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, okay, good. This actually needs to be odd. Can I reach the house from here so I can just grab this block? No. Dang it. Okay, now I got this. So this is, let me show you real quick. Let me show what I mean. So let's say we move in 5 on either side, right? So including the overhang, I guess that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we go here, and we kind of dig this up. Dang it. I forgot I didn't build the rest of it. So if we go up here and build like 3 or 4 up, then what we do with the roof, that's actually probably good there, is then we build like a second roof. And what this will do on the inside is actually, if that's the case, then this actually all can come down. So I guess I messed this up. But let's go ahead and just quickly sleep because this is just, it's getting dark. Let's go ahead and just spawn in a bed. There you go, just this cool looking rainbow bed. Where'd it go? Can I teleport to the bed from here? Yes, I can. Oh. New day, new dawn. Let's get going. Oh gosh. Oh, and then it like tried to throw me back up. Okay. So can this? Yeah, this was all misclicked anyways. And so what it will do is allows it to make it look like almost like a second floor. Which wouldn't be half bad. Definitely give us enough room to kind of build like a second story if we wanted to, just so that it looks better. And then we have the overhang already. Yeah. Okay. And then we'd have to obviously, we know that it's odd, so we can kind of go up. Maybe let's just go up 3, and then we'll call that even. Hopefully. No. Okay, so it has to actually go up 1 more. Or we have to kind of build something that looks like that, which actually might not look half bad. Let's go ahead and mimic that on this side. So what was it? You, from the line, you go up 2. Okay. So from the line, you go up 2. It's usually easier just to build the entire roof and then worry about it. Whoops, I misjudged that, so... Right. So that across, just again, just to have us know where it is, and then it would actually be right there, right? Let's take a quick look. So 1, so oh yeah, so flush with the wall. Okay. Whoops. So flush with the wall up 1 and then that. Flush with the wall up 1 and then that. Okay. Just need to make sure. I guess an easier way of doing things too is just kind of stepping down 3. Yeah, this tree's gonna be in the way. And then, so like such, then it comes down, and then I guess just for added look, we can just build that across. So there, and then there. Man, I don't want this to be in the way, but I also don't want to like rip this entire tree down. So let's go ahead and just prune this tree back just a little bit, just so that it's out of our way. There we go. Doesn't look half bad like that. You can totally tell we messed up with it. We messed with it. Alright, so then there. And then the support comes down into the roof right there. Okay. That looks fine. Now we just need to not quite fall down, but then just build the roof around it like such. And you can see it kind of gives us this taller overhang. So let's go ahead and just build up just to finish this roof off. And then we obviously finish the rest of this roof on either side. And then we kind of just have this overhang giving us almost like a second story, like such. And it just makes it look nice, or cool, I should say. Really, there is no purpose other than just to have it look cool. And then like such, and then if we can reach, there we go. We build across, and then like such again. There we go. And I guess since it's above our head, we can kind of get a little bit longer. Without falling, hopefully. No. And then you would just still hang over 1, which we did. Bring all this overhang down. And you get the idea. And then we just gotta make sure the troughs are within range. Okay. Let's go in and finish. No. Gotta turn this around. Like such. that. And then we'll worry about windows and stuff when we get there. We just gotta finish the roof. And then we'll probably knock some holes into this just to give it some room, some space. That. And then you'd have a little bit of an overhang just in case if it was gonna rain, you wouldn't have to worry about that. So I guess that technically needs to be there because this is not actually connected to anything. So let's go ahead and bring this down just to have it connect, and maybe we can kind of make it look like it's like framed or struts to keep it centered like such, and then we'll just build right back up and in. Oh, well, since we actually can reach most of this, let's go ahead and just build this across a little bit of the overhang on this side. Take our scaffolding down that, and then fall down, I guess. Okay. So that's that. Does that need to be there? Looks like it, because we built it on the other. And then this would obviously go to here to touch. I guess meaning we kind of have to do that. Because we don't have to, but we'll just do it anyways. Like that, there, and then... Whoops. Like such. You know what? What we'll actually do is we'll actually make this look like it's completely... Oh, I guess it already would be overhang. You wouldn't see it because I didn't build it yet. That explains that. Alright. Like such. And then flip it around. And then like this. And we'll just leave it like that so it's just not this huge roof since it's already a very tall roof. And then now it gives us, you know, if we needed a ton of extra space, you know, just to make the inside look cooler. Since, you know, there's not really going to be a purpose for the roof needing to be this high. It's not like we can store... Oh, I guess we could store stuff in it, but we wouldn't really need to. Because we'd have plenty of storage just to begin with. Alright. I guess the next part is just how to kind of separate it out for what and how. Okay, so then this all is this the extra already? So this is actually too far? Yeah. Whoa. Alright, let me just swap that music real quick. And come back. Alright. And then we need to build, like, obviously, like, kind of the same strut system. And the same distance. Flower, you need to go, because apparently that's stopping us from putting that there. Alright. Like such. And then what was this? 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, okay. I actually miscounted. So, from the overhang. Okay. And did we build the overhang on this side? No, we did not. So we need to do that so we can... Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, so then this side's correct too? Yeah, okay. Alright, just gotta make sure. Strut system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's 5. Just mark that real quick. Come here on the inside. That, and then that all the way across. Perfect. And then same concept. We're just gonna build up now. Make it look like it's a support. Build like such. Get rid of the extra. Okay, not quite. There we go. And then we just mimic the rest of the roof like it, you know, almost like nothing happened. Which I guess the easiest way is to kind of do that. Flip this around. There, and then there. Why do I feel like this is so much smaller? I guess because it is. Let's go up such. I guess the way we had it was we built it as high as it could possibly go, like such. And then I guess technically this needs to be there. So just to make sure we're doing this. Yep, okay. So that would line up with... No. This actually block is pushing me out of the way, believe it or not. There we go. There. So close, but so... Really? Okay, there. There. And then we just built it in I think it was 2, just to make it look like it's still part of it. Okay, and then I guess let's grab that. Let's put a couple of these back in between here, and then we'll just connect this, and that should be that. Oh, okay. What did I do wrong? Because it looks like this actually has more on that side. Because it does. Dang it. Did I count 4 instead of 5? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, and it actually needs to go. This all needs to be pushed out 1. So close. So close. Like that. There we go. And then just rip this up, I guess. Like that. Oh, I guess this, whoops, that's not to be there anyways. And then that can be ripped up, replaced by more brick, or I guess more of the roof. Alright, that's probably fine there. Actually, probably doesn't need to be built this far in. Okay, so now it kind of gives us this little neat design, which we actually need to finish like such. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should be 1, 2, 3, yep, and then 4. We just gotta finish this side, and that should be like that. Oh, the overhang's too far. It's just 1 pass. That's what I did wrong there. Alright. Like such. Just get rid of all this. Right. Which makes sense. That's why we'd have the second roof. Alright. I was wondering what was looking wrong. I wasn't quite sure. Alright. And then, actually, this all doesn't need to be here. No, no, no. Just the single brick. There we go. And then that. Okay, now we just gotta clean up our mess. And that should be that as far as the barn. Like such. And then rip that up. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm like, what? What's going on there? Why does it not look like it's even? It's because I forgot to pull down this wall. Okay, and then we actually need to replace this with... There we go. I mean, I guess since it's even too... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Oh, but isn't it 15 though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh no, it's even. Oh, right, because I ripped the outer wall back up, so it would make it 15. Or 14. It was 15, but since I ripped the wall out. Alright, let's just get rid of all the stuff on the inside. I guess we can replace it. It doesn't need anything too fancy on the floor again, because it's just housing animals. Half the time I believe it would be just dirt, which we'll just keep dirt. Alright, like such. And then we'll kind of slowly replace it with stone, making sure to kind of keep it touching some right now, because if we rip this all up, the entire barn will fall down, and I really don't want that right now. Okay, so just is that dirt block? Okay, that's fine. I guess we don't need to put it on stone. That's not dirt, that's dirt. I would say that looks a lot like wood. It's because it is. I guess we can just put this as the foundation block. Not that it really matters at this point, but since we already have it out, might as well do it, I guess. Like such, and then just mimic that on this side. Oops, I'm not sure how that happened there. There, like that, and then, oh, we forgot this one, so put that back in. And this is coming along nicely. Again, like I said, we can always rip up this wall and extend it out. I guess that needs to mimic that, so it means this needs to go all the way across. like such, and then, oh, interesting. How did I do that? Okay, so this, what is not there? Or it's there. What the heck? Why does this look a lot lower? Let's go up. Let me check this real quick. What am I doing? Yeah. This is substantially taller. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so, oh, because this is, I see what we did. So we can only see this part. Whoops, not that part. This part. So this is built across like this. There we go. And then, oh, and then it has struts going up to the top. And then, yeah, we built this in like that. Okay. Making it look like such. All right, go ahead and break this dirt pillar so I can see what's going on. Okay, so it's space of 2. Ah, okay. This is at the edge of that. Yeah, okay, that's the extra space. Okay, so I actually ripped down the wrong one, so it's this one. There we go. So now that should look as one, like a big support beam and a bunch of stuff. Okay, that looks fine. Pretty dark in here. Again, we need to rip up some of the dirt here and replace it like such. All right. It's getting hard to see in here. It's also getting nighttime, which doesn't help us because, you know, we could really use that light from the sun right now. I guess I could just spawn in a lamp. Let's go ahead and just do the lamp. Just do, I guess we don't need that anymore. Just go ahead and throw it in this corner. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Whole lot better. All right, we'll just put the troughs in the back. Or, yeah. Or we can put it on the side. I guess it really doesn't matter. Just like such, and then like that. And then now, oh, let's actually get this. Okay, so not half bad. And now we just need a couple of troughs. Go ahead and just grab, they don't need to be, yeah, slop. Just go ahead and normal trough. Turn that bounding box back on. Oh, well, since we're going out, let's might as well clean up our mess. Like such. Quickly, let's see if we can do it before we pass out, or have a nice sit on our log. Alright, get up. Rip that up. Whoops. I'm not sure how that was even possible. Pretty sure I was clicked on the right, like vertical, but it went horizontal. Okay, there. Oops. Oh, that's right, because it's touching. I have to get rid of it. Okay. Oh, the bounding box is open, or on. But why can't I see it? Oh. Okay, so we have this much room for the troughs, meaning the troughs can go right there. Go ahead and just slap this thing there. It needs 2 of them, so we'll just put one there and one there. So plenty of space for the cows. Let's go ahead and grab this for them. Let's go out, I don't know, that far. I mean, because they have ton of room. They have tons of room inside. So let's go ahead and just grab that. Let's fix this fence. Make it a corner piece. Oh, we'll make it a corner piece on the right side. Come on. There we go. No. There we are. I'll just have to move this test sprinkler. Like such. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so... Oh, interesting. F gets rid of the bounding box. Alright. Torch. Let's just grab some torches, because it might look a bit better than... Well, I shouldn't say it will look better, but I mean, I would imagine you wouldn't have, you know, whoops. Wouldn't have super lamps as the lighting source for a barn. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab that away. Take that out. Might need to put a few more. Goodness. Let's go ahead and see, is this even? Yeah, so go with here. Oh, no, we're gonna pass out. Wait for the ding. Now we're ready to come back. So what was this? This is even. So go over here and then out one there, there, and there. And then mimic such across. So there, bring it down. Out one, there, bring it out one. Okay, that's not half bad now. Well, we can't charge up the pick like we can the shovel for creative, so I guess we just gotta do this all by hand right now. And then luckily what it means too is we can get this dirt just back to normal. Instead of it being tilled, it'll just be normal grass. Like such. Alright. Like that, and then like that. And then you just get rid of all of this. And then like this. I can't see. Is that gonna replace it? Okay. Replace, replace. Replace, replace, and replace. Alright. Doesn't look half bad. We just need to fix, obviously, like I said, the windows. So I don't know. Just have a couple windows. Kind of what there. Then we know this is center. Kind of do like that. There we go. That doesn't look half bad. Yeah. I mean, and it allows the torches to stay kind of where they are. So into... Nope, there. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then into... And then like that. Alright. And that gives us some space. And it gives us a pretty decent sized barn. And not too shabby, if I do say so myself. You know what? We might actually need to go back up here. I just thought about something. I would think this would be going across still. There we go. I might make it look a bit better. Yeah, there we go. So now it looks like it's embedded into the roof instead of it just being randomly placed there. Alright. Again, it's just a little extra just so that, you know, if it rains in real life, you know, there's no possible way for the water to come back into the barn. Because not only is it shielded by this, but it's shielded internally. So again, for whatever reason, if the water drips down, it has no choice but to continue down. Okay, so I think that's a pretty decent barn. That's not bad. So I guess we should just go talk to, I think it's just the mayor, so we can get our cows to place into the barn. And just rip this all up. I guess we just need to clean up this floor too, because I mean this is pretty bad. I guess I haven't really taken care of this farm because I was too busy building that and then testing mods really to care about the flooring of this little Staxel farm. But now that I guess we're doing this, so I might as well clean it up. All right, I'm actually proud of that. That came out a lot better than I thought in my head. I kind of had this idea and then just kind of kept it. And then it worked pretty well. Alright, so let's go ahead and just now fill this back in. I guess dirt will be fine because potentially we're going to extend this barn out to house sheep and pigs. So I guess it doesn't really matter if it's grass right now or not. Like such. And then I'm excited because next we get to go build other homes. And once again, because I'm in creative, I don't have to worry about, you know, the money or the time to get the bricks. I can just have the entire arsenal of bricks at my disposal to build really cool, either rustic houses or, again, we'll do our best to mimic the rest of the houses, just so that they look the same. So you don't have to worry about that. There we go, like such, and replaced. Okay, let's go ahead and go talk to the mayor. Oh, you know what? I guess something we can do too is we need to kind of extend this path out. Let's go ahead and do that right now before I go talk to the mayor since we're already here. Let's go ahead and I guess I didn't need to rip that up because that's actually exactly where I was thinking of putting the path from the house going straight to the barn. Just so it looks a bit nicer. I mean, you wouldn't have to, but I definitely want to. Like such. And then like such. And build across. There we go. And I actually see a mistake I made. Let's go ahead and go back here. Whoops. Kind of what I wanted to do. Let's just do that. There we go. So now the foundation is completely even. Is that Oscar? Get out of here, buddy. My farm. Quit your own. You know what? I think this should extend out at least 3. Oh, perfect. We forgot this right there, so we can just replace that like that, and then that like that. There we go. That looks a bit better. Alright. So this is coming together. So let's go ahead and... Again, the house should have a nice lawn, so let's go ahead and just replace this so that it looks nicer. Okay. Let's go talk to... Oh! Whoa. Let's go talk to the mayor. See if we can get the next signs to build as this awesome beat is popping in the back. Oh, I live behind. Okay, I say half of the houses nowadays, or at least the last 2 I've built, have been behind the town hall. So it was actually confusing when I came out in front of the bar, or I guess what you call it, the inn. So that's nice. Oh, was Max actually in here? Okay, he was. Max, no, come back here. Oh, I've been hearing about the fabulous barn you built. Sounds like everything is in order. My inventory's full. Here are a few cows you managed to round up. They ran away when the previous farm left. Good luck. But by the way, they're looking for good builders for a long time. Yep. The whole building take a while. Come back to me within a week or so. Talk to Raina. She's been looking for stuff. Here's a mailbox. All right. Progression is good. All right, go ahead and pick up our cows. No. Oh, someone new wants to move in? All right. Oh, hey, Eris. Okay. Let's go ahead and just grab all this, go place our mailbox back home to access the mail, put our cows down, and then we'll just find a good place to put Eris's house just so that we can, what's the word? So we can build it, because I'm looking forward to that. And then obviously I kind of built this bridge kind of to cheat, just so that it was all flat, because believe it or not, you come out of the path and then it fell down into this ravine, and then kind of, yeah, you can see it. So it fell down in this ravine and then kind of came all the way back up, and I was like, forget that, just build it ground level and then fill it in so that it looks like normal when we're done. Oh, I put a mailbox. Oh, that must be, yeah, that's the one you start out with, but not the actual like mailbox that does anything. All right, so let's go ahead and just put the mailbox out front of the house like such, and we have mail. Let's go ahead and just collect our, I think it's gonna be like 200. Oh, 10, yeah. All right, oh, it's all done. There we go. So now we got an awesome looking home, and actually, let me see. No, I probably have done that. Now we have, oh, let's go ahead and put our cows down. See what, oh, we have mail again after we put down the cows. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's put 4 down since, you know. What are you doing up there? Flora? Alright. Trough food. Let's go ahead and feed these hungry cows. There we go. We probably should put a few more troughs since we have 4 cows. There we go. So there's plenty of food, so we don't have to worry about that. They have plenty of space, so we actually don't have to worry about that. Let's go back to our mailbox and see who gave us. Oh, farm fans letting us know that supposedly an achievement is meant to be on its own reward, but personally I think it's a little something more than the sweeten the deal. Okay, so we actually gained something from her. I know she actually gives achievements now, and actually rewards for our achievements, which is fine because we need to go put down Eris's mailbox anyways and start the whole awesome building process once again. Raina is probably gonna, actually we need to talk to her too. She needs to give us her, no chatting with you? No? Okay, she's shaking her head. No? Alright, well, can't say I didn't try. She wants us to build her fishing spot. Alright, let's take a quick survey of this town. How's this town laid out? We kind of have a house there. That's kind of shops, and then a home way out there. House, big house actually right there, and then there's that. So I guess we could build the house there. Yeah, let's just build it next door. let's actually leave a space of a lot more than just one, because although the path is totally fine, I don't want just a single path. I want to be able to let's go ahead and make this bigger and then get rid of all these flowers, because we're gonna need to get rid of them anyways. So just in case I want to extend the path out, it's not so cramped between the homes, so it looks more like a path than an alley, because, you know, kind of having it look that small looks like an alley to me more than anything else. Let's go ahead and just rip that up manually. Okay, so the mailbox needs to go like... Oh, that's new. It shows you where it's gonna be. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so it actually needs to be pushed back a little bit, and then over like there. Perfect. And then hopefully this is lined up. No, it needs to be up 3. Okay, so put that there. Man, these tunes are popping. All right, like such. Okay, now that's totally fine, because now the path's gonna line up straight to the front door of this house, which is perfect. And then we'll go ahead and connect it to this road, or not, because there's a fence. Oh no, okay, there is a way to get across, because this is probably where we're gonna put the other person's home, whoever that actually ended up gonna be. Why am I not going down? All right, I just will pretend. There we go. Now I'm back down. That's really bizarre to me. Like such. There we go. And then now we'll just lay across the path, so it leads to the front door. Obviously we'll know more when we actually put the front door down. And then whoops. All right, we're just gonna keep messing up. Man, I just wish there was a mass build. All right, instead of the single build, I wish you could do kind of like you can with a shovel, and you can increase the size. I wish you could do the same with the block type. You know, increase if you want to put 1 down or put 14 down. All right, like such. And then I guess just fill in the holes. Oh, we'll need to add more of those street lamps. So we'll go ahead and litter a few of them around this. All right, so they're going to be on this side. Let's go ahead and I think throw one on this corner. I think that would be a good place. All right, on this corner. So the home is gonna be, so I guess they all have to be on this side. Let's go ahead and just put one. I guess we'll just put a few more when we get there. So one there, that has one. Let's go ahead and put one like right there. I think that's fair. But we obviously need to destroy it, because we need to put the base like that, and then now we can place it down. And I think that's good. All right, we want to toggle this display once more so we can see. Yeah, this little park area can potentially be taken out. And then are we working with a big box? Okay, yeah, so we can make this a 2-story. There's some homes that we can't make a 2-story. Well, I guess we can, but we can't put anything upstairs because of the way that it's designed. Like the bounding box is really tiny, which I've seen happen before. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Like half these homes don't even use like half the binding box, because they go in like 4 or 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, this one goes in 4. From the mailbox, not even from it. It's from the mailbox, right? So if we wanted to mimic this, it goes in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, does this need to be moved up one? It does. All right. Whoops. I guess I just didn't move this up. Now, okay. We just know it's gonna be right there, right? Go ahead and toggle the display back on. But is it still 3? Yeah. Okay. So that'll give plenty of space to build a bigger path if we wish to do such. And what is it? 1, 2, 3, and then that's fine. If we want to make it 2, then it just gives a space of 1, but it's not that bad. This tree needs to go. So the first thing I like to do, actually, after getting kind of the bounding box kind of determined where I want it, is you got to clear all of this, because it just gets in your way when you're trying to build, and it gets really annoying. So it's easier just to kind of clean this all up. Whoops. That's what I didn't want to do. And just go ahead and grab it from this corner too. Like such. And then, nope. Like that. Okay. Oh, guess gotta clean out the middle. Oh, I guess I should spawn a bed too, because it's getting late. And we'll just sleep out here, so we can just keep messing with it. Like such. Okay, we'll just put it, I don't know. Just put it there. I guess it really does matter. Wait for that ding, let us know it's all good. Ah, it's raining. Boo. Okay, so we're free of flowers. We're free of that. I guess I gotta pick up these mushrooms. Get rid of those. Our inventory can kind of go. How do we want this house to be? Let's go ahead and just kind of survey the surrounding homes and kind of based off of that determine how we want it. So we have some nice yellow and kind of modern design, or not modern, but kind of has those arches. And then it has light wood. Then we have this kind of like log cabin, Lincoln log looking thing with the green roof and the dark wood. And then we have this, it has purple wood and a wind chime. Okay, well, that doesn't look half bad. Max already surveying. So I know Eris, she's like a video game kind of fanatic. Is that a skateboard? Oh, it is a skateboard. Oh, maybe she's not. Is that... Who's this? Her. She's the video game fanatic then? Jamie? Alright, well, to me they seem very similar. Where's Jamie's home? I guess I should have not goofed up and probably put them together. I'm gonna guess it's this house, because I actually don't know this house off the top of my head. Yep, it's Jamie's house. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look. Okay, so she has a pretty decent sized kitchen. A living room. Oh, is this what this is? Huge bathroom downstairs, full bathroom. Oh. Oh, cool. This is a first. I've never seen. Oh, wow. Look at this gaming setup. She has 3 computers ready for, like, LAN parties. Or she has this huge, like, gaming table. This has to be like a almost like a Minecraft YouTube recording room, right? So she can, like, record her stuff. And then she kind of goes across, and then very, very tiny room, though, however. Alright, well, definitely gets the job done. Tons of stuff crammed into that house. Not half bad size. Alright. So, I guess let's go over here. And I don't know. What color? Because we have kind of like all the colors over here. Let's go ahead and grab just... Let's actually look at the blocks. So, to kind of make it match, it needs to be wood. Alright, so we have like orange and purple and pink, blue, what's this called? Gray. Green would actually look kind of crazy. So those are leaves. I just finally understood what those are. Then we have brick, of course, and the different colored tiles. Oh, that's pretty cool looking brick tile. And then it's horizontal. It's a... What is this? Basic red upper. Basic red lower. Basic roof rail. Basic roof rail. Basic roof rail. That looks like a chimney. Okay. Kind of the same thing. I wonder if those are what those are. Kind of like with that. Oh, and coral stone. Huh. I'm not sure what that is about. Okay, so let's go ahead and just turn this box back on once again. And then... How we want this done. Okay, we actually didn't even pick up a color yet. Oh yeah, all my windows, thanks to the mods. Adds some clear windows, so we'll have to place some clear windows. Oh, and then we have like these arcade machines and stuff. Again, thanks to mods. And oh, arcade stools. Okay, those are cool. This is all like the stuff used for baking and whatnot. I'm so distraught at like what color I want the house to be. I think an orange wouldn't look half bad. But see, there's already an orange house there. Dang it. Okay, so then I guess just like a light blue then. And then, what do you want as far as like a trim? Maybe like blue to accent it, dark wood, flooring. Let's do like a light floor. And then, what do you think? Green, pink, purple roof, I guess. You know, kind of keep it unique. Let's go with that for like an accent. Alright, that should be fine. Oh, when you hit E, it brings up the menu as well. There's so many different buttons to bring up the menu. It's kind of cool. There's E, tab. I think you can hit like 1 or 2 or something crazy. I don't remember. Okay, so I guess the next decision is how do we want to shape this home? So this is 4, right? Okay. And then this is the edge of the house. So let's go ahead and just build in one. Just to kind of save us some room in case we need it later. I'm thinking we actually... So the mailbox is there. That means the door can go there or there. Let's think for a second. Let's go ahead and just try this. See how this looks like. For instance, door there. So 1, 2, and then go across. How far do... Oh man, we can go out pretty dang far. This is pretty short, so... Probably bring this back out some. Again, we'll probably get rid of that. Let's do like that, and then just as a kind of see size wise, and let's just bring it back all the way back here, just to kind of have it match. My inventory's full. Is it really? Oh yeah, it is. Dang. Okay. See, the only problem with creative is like this is the way to get rid of all the blocks. You have to drag them, and then the same. So, right, if your inventory is full, you have to drag all these blocks back into your inventory, up into all the slots, and then once again, delete them by... Ugh. Alright, that should be enough. So, now, sadly... Oh no, we placed down a few of the blocks. We can recoup them by just middle mouse clicking. Okay, so what if we go out to this line, and then head all the way down... See, this is backwards now. Dang it. If anything, it should be like, maybe like that. And then, what the heck am I thinking? I was thinking like an L as well. But again, the L being at the front. Like that. Okay. And then, oh, I see what I'm saying, or doing. We'd have to bring it all the way up like such, and then over, just like that, and then there we go, and then come all the way back. I mean, luckily with this home we can do it 2-story, so I'm not too worried about space on the ground level. Hopefully, because if I build this small enough, we can definitely get stuff ready for the second floor. Not all the homes let you kind of have enough space to put stuff on the second floor, which is bizarre to me. Some of the bounding boxes are like half, which I guess implies to me that some of the people are supposed to live on like single stories. I don't know why they'd limit you. Alright, so let's go ahead and just put the path ready. Actually, we should just rip it up here because I don't know kind of which direction or how I want the floor. Alright, so now that I know kind of that, let's go ahead and rip the corners out because we were going to replace it with these darkened wooden blocks. Again, just to match everything else. Actually, one thing I forgot to do too is I need to check how big this is because we want this to be odd, so that, or even, excuse me, so that the roof meets at, instead of it being like this with these spacer blocks, it just meet at a point and then just be fine. Let's go ahead and check real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, perfect. So we already have that done. Let's go ahead. I don't know. I usually like higher ceilings, so usually what ends up happening is I build the height 6, but then what ends up happening is like the roof and the second story dwarf half of these homes. And although that looks cool, let's just, I guess, let's not try that right now. Let's just do it small, and then if we need, we'll just build the second story a little bit higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll just place the floor on the 6th block, which should look fine. Is that 5? I wasn't even really counting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, just rip that down, go back, and rinse and repeat until we get the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, I almost have that. 5. Perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could have been building across to 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like, for instance, I can just do about that. So once we get all the walls up, then I'll usually worry about windows and ripping out the blocks needed. It's just a lot easier than trying to mimic, or not mimic, but have the hassle of messing with the blocks and then not liking it and just messing it all up and then restarting, and it's just easier just throw all the walls up, and then after we have all the walls up, kind of do the whole thing with the windows. Actually, what I usually like is I wait till the very end. Once I have the 2nd story and the roof on, usually I just go back, then decide to add windows, because a lot of the times I'll add windows, but then the furniture will get in the way. You know, like sometimes it's nice to have a window, and like if we're gonna build a living room, which I think we're going to, but then the window would get in the way of the TV, because you know you usually don't have a window behind the TV, or you wouldn't put a TV behind the window, and so sometimes I just like the way it looks like. And then usually just after I have the whole inside set, then I'll worry about the TV. Okay, so pretty small, but again, we're gonna put a 2nd story, so it won't be that bad. We'll probably put the kitchen in here, kind of have like a living room here, and then we'll probably just have a bit of a dead space. All right, so let's go ahead and just rip this floor up, because we need to do it anyways. And then we'll probably put the staircase on, I guess this side, because if we put it here, since it has to be at least 2 wide, it kind of just has this little like waste space, which wouldn't really be good. But if we put it on this side, it kind of extends our building capabilities out this way, so you know, it just wouldn't look that bad. But luckily it would look just, again, big enough to hopefully put maybe a living room if that's what we wanted to do, or not. I guess it's really up to us what we decide. Let's go ahead and just rip this floor up. So kitchen's gonna be really tight though. I mean, I think the sink is 2, and then we need a, I guess we don't need a, actually no, we do need a fridge. That is actually mandatory. So the sink, and then I just like putting an oven again, because real life kitchens have ovens, although this game doesn't require an oven, or I guess it's because it's not an oven, it's considered the baking station, which I guess is different in some regards. I don't know. So I usually like to keep the back wall completely intact, because if we rip up too much, then the problem is then the house will fall in on itself, and then, you know, there goes all our work, and then I'd get really frustrated. All right, let's go ahead and just build across like such. I guess we don't need all of it, we just need some. And the reason why you rip up the grass is because you can totally see it, even if you put like, oh, okay, well those are terrible blocks to show you. Let's go ahead and put the actual flooring in. So if we do like this light colored flooring, even this block, right? There it is. You can totally see the grass through it because of just the way the overlay is, and that doesn't look good. So that's why I kind of rip up all the grass, and then sometimes I put stone and make it look like a real foundation. Again, only I would know that, because once the floor goes in, you can't tell it's built, you know, on dirt or on actual stone. So I guess that's just a little thing that I like to do. All right, so that's all done now. Let's go ahead and put, I think this lighter color floor would just kind of go with the blue, in my opinion. Oh, no, I forgot this little bit. And I think, did I get the side? I did. Okay, good. All right, all good. Let's go ahead and just put the flooring now. And then I will worry about the stairs next, because that's obviously something that's important. All right. Like such. And then we'll, obviously, after we kind of get the stairs in, we'll be able to build the 2nd floor, because we'll kind of know right where the stairs come up, so then we can design the rooms over it. So I don't know if you've ever played Sims before, but there's been times where like I build like a 2nd floor kind of, and I'm like, yeah, actually I like that, and then you remember like, oh, I need stairs, and then you know you kind of put the stairs in that make the most reasonable sense downstairs, and then you kind of go back upstairs, and it's like in the middle of a room, and you're like, dang it. So after I've done that many times, then you have to rip up half the rooms, and then, you know, they're never big enough, and then you have to rearrange them. You're like, all right, this is getting crazy. Usually what ends up happening then is I just get frustrated and turn the game off. No, not really. After that, I've learned myself, and I was like, okay, put the stairs in first. Once the stairs are in, then we can manipulate the bottom floor, expand it or shrink it to have it make sense, and then worry about the second floor. Again, order of operation is what I keep telling people. There is always an order of operation to everything in life. It's just determining, you know, the best one. Okay, so the floor's in. We know kind of a rough idea where the kitchen is, so we know that, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so like I was saying, let me kind of show you guys what I mean. So that's right. So technically, there's only 2 stairs in this game, and this is what I mean. So if you type in stair, you get ranch stairs and then just flat stairs. But technically, the stairs, they're roof tiles, right? So if you type in roof, now you have black stairs, whatever color you want. Now I want to show you a cool trick to kind of add some, I guess, flavor or design. So you see how the flooring blocks act as kind of, they're raised. You know, if you can kind of see while still playing this, do you not hear the new game called Minecraft? It's actually an old game. You see how they're kind of like 1 and like half blocks tall? If you put the stairs in on it, it actually kind of makes like a trim around them. Whoops. Let's just type in stair instead of share, like the singer. Let's go ahead. Patch 1.1.1. Yeah, something like that. All right. So I guess this is a bad way to show you because I used like a light color stair. But you can kind of see that. I guess that's not too bad. So then it makes like the stairs have like this trim around them, which doesn't look half bad. So let's go ahead and just rip them up, because obviously that'd be a terrible place for the stairs. Okay, so this is what I mean. So usually you give a space of 2 so you can walk behind it. But you see, now we have like this dead space along almost this wall. And then that's no good. I mean, what is that going to do? So let's go ahead and just move the stairs to this side. So again, it gives us, if you can think about it, it almost gives us this entire corner to build anything we want. So let's just use the blue, since that's probably going to be what we're going to use to build taller. So build these stairs up. So one problem too that I usually run into is if I make the houses too big, as far as like tall with the stairs or the second floor, what ends up happening is as I try to put the stairs in, you almost block the entire house off. So for instance, we're probably we're going to need to push this wall out, because you wouldn't want just a 2 space. I mean, that'd be really cramped. And since again I gave myself some leeway, we'll not really worry about that. Something I'm thinking too is if we have room on this side, yeah, I almost want to make this a few blocks bigger so that we don't have to have such a cramped kitchen. And so this is what I'm talking about. So let's say we had like the window layout, you know, oh, we like that. Now we're ripping up the wall and replacing it or building it or extending it. So this is what usually happens. What would be a decent size? Let's go ahead and just rip this wall all the way down and kind of check this out. What this would look like such. I guess, what do you think? Like 4 or 5 spaces? Maybe just 2 more? So like 4, and then put the wall there. Let's go ahead and just rip this up, since we're going to need to rip it up anyways. Like such. Okay, so now, if we extend this out... Okay, not quite. Let's go ahead and just extend this floor out. Like such. Alright, like that. And then what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that, I guess, where the new wall would be. Oh, I've never thought about that, using the floor box. Yo, quit ripping my grass. No, go away. I don't tell you how to play your games. Alright, rip this up. You know what? All my YouTubers, or all my subscribers are going to get mad at you, Jew Bear. They don't know we're friends yet. And they'll just be like, you're being jerk. Step off. Alright, so that gives us a little more wiggle room to move. Obviously this... Yes, you do. Let's rip this up. This all has to go. which makes me kind of sad. I didn't want to rip this up, but it's in the way now. Alright, build the floor across, or not. I guess it doesn't matter. The blocks will come out the same. Ew, you think we are friends? Oh, awkward. Alright, put this in the corner, and then now we know that's the wall. What the heck? How's that even an emote? Why is that an emote? Alright, what is that, 5? Oh, that's too tall. Like such. And then just rip this all up again. Alright, a lot more room to wiggle with and not have to worry about. Alright, such. And then let's go ahead and just sleep, bring it into the morning. Hopefully it stops raining, because no one wants rain. Oh. Alright, oh, it's still raining, of course. So, I think we can just put like a... Let's just put a simple white door in. And then we'll probably put white doors throughout. Too bad. Those are cool. How did you get those? I want some cool emotes like that. Let's put these across like such. Alright, so that's a lot more space to work with, and then we don't have to worry about being so cramped here. Like I said, we'll rip up this interior wall, push it out. Is that the new space? No, okay. Give it a couple more spaces to work with. Once again, just rip the floor up. Make Jewbear the one angry because he didn't want us ripping up more grass, but too late. We've already... Dang it. Only problem with digging it that big is sometimes you just dig up what you just put down. Alright, so let's extend this out. Whoops, I just tore down where I was going to put the new wall. I think I was just moving it out too. So for instance, 1, 2. Yeah, that seems to be... It's more than enough, so we're just pushing it all the way out to the corner of where we can't build anymore. Let's go ahead and just put that all in. Oh, is this tree going to be in the way? Alright, well, time to get rid of that then. Here at first, kids. You know, you gotta tear down trees sometimes. Make houses. Put that. Get this in the out. Go ahead and fill the rest of the floor in, and then we'll again reassess where we need to put everything. I'm still thinking about the corner over here being the kitchen, and then we'll just probably put like a dining room right here. Again, we'll have a lot better space here, and we can probably put a little bit of a living room. Don't touch my wood. I don't know. It's pretty tempting to do. All right, here, go across. And like that. Alright, and we'll just build across once again with this wall. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Gives us a lot more room to mess around with. Is it just me, or was I doing that to the beat? Because that's very possible. Subconsciously, I'd be tapping to the beat. Whoa, look at you firing lasers out of your hands. That's a neat trick. Alright, go across like that. Whoops, no. And then I think, yeah, living room is fine in that corner. And then I guess you kind of just have this hallway. Again, a little cramped, but again, I'm not trying to build these homes massive. I just want them to kind of fit in. Spirit gun, my dude. Oh, nice. Okay. So if I leave the floor as such and then build this up here, is this level with this? Yeah. But that, I mean, to me, that's really claustrophobic. I mean, these are tiny ceilings then. I mean, I know that's what the game does. Like, if you go into someone else's house, you can see, like, the roof and the ceilings are very low to the ground. And to me, that feels like a janitor's closet. Yeah, see? What the heck? New prey! Arena! I've been messing with you! I'm not gonna... You look like a fish. I'm Rita. Araya. If you ever need anything, fishing tips, come see me. Okay, that was kind of creepy. I talked to her like 35 minutes ago, and then now she's finally giving us the voice line. Anyways, you see that? You see how low it is? I just... No. No. With some more no. Alright, so come in. It means we need to make this one more taller, which that's not good because, again, like I was saying, that means the upstairs is going to be really big, meaning that this roof is going to tower over all the other homes once more. But now, as such, now you can kind of see this. I won't feel like I'm going to hit my head with the roof being that tall, right? Again, that gives just enough space to have it feel comfortable. So I guess good thing we pushed out the wall like that we did, because now we only have 3. It's like I knew what I was doing, but I totally didn't expect to kind of subconsciously future-proof this house. We won't put any guide rails because, you know, then that makes the stairs twice as big, and we're not even going to do that. Put Harry Potter under the staircase for the for a magical evening. Okay, yeah. What you're saying? So I guess I should have built this 2 more taller then. Oh well. Just go ahead and take care of that. I guess, too, we can kind of cheat in regards to if we only build the second story, like 4 blocks, the roof and the way we're going to kind of build the roof, it will give us more space. So instead of having an attic, it'll just look more like the second floor. That might help with the size with everything so it doesn't look way too big versus building another 5 block high room and then adding the roof, because then, you know, it's 10 more blocks almost entirely, which no good whatsoever. But now we'll build the second floor. Again, I always hate these tedious parts, i.e. floor, building around the house. The roof is just a huge pain in the butt since there's no like crouch like in Minecraft in this game, so it's just you're just gonna fall off. It's just really how it goes. So something again about this game is since the blocks overlap, if you put kind of like a 2 trench on the ground, I can show you real quick. You sometimes fall through it and sometimes you don't, because depending on how you take the angle. So for instance, if you had this right here, I'm just build this all the way across. It's easy to, oh, I wonder if it won't work because of dirt. Dirt might be a single block. Yeah. Okay. So you need blocks that have an overhang. So for instance, just go ahead and dig a trench here. So grass has a bit of an overhang and you can kind of see it, right? It doesn't look quite the same, but it's easy to get caught across. So like for instance, if you don't line up perfectly, you can kind of ride the edge. And so the same thing with these staircases and everything. I don't know why it happens, but like for instance, if you go in anyone else's house that only has a 2 wide staircase, you seamlessly go up and down, no problem. And I have a theory. It's because of the blocks they put around it. So for instance, these are floor blocks and then wood, so there's nothing really to get caught on, although you can kind of get caught on this floor block, see? But because this block doesn't have an overlap, you can just fall through. So the way I get around it in the homes that I build is I just end up putting the same color block around the staircase. So for instance, that I know kind of how big I need this gap to be, right? So instead of putting this right here, I just put, that's where I start putting the same mimicked blocks so that there's nothing to grab onto us as we try to go up and down the stairs, because that gets annoying real quick when you're like, I think I'm gonna go down it, and then you have to guess. So same concept. We'll just put these here, and then we'll be able to kind of get in and out seamlessly. We probably don't need it this big, however, because, you know, we can actually have kind of some dead space since we don't need that all the way. So I think that's that. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's that. Was I hitting my head with this here? Let's see. Yeah, kind of. All right. So just rip that across, put that, and then we'll just know that this is the box, and now we won't get stuck on the edge as bad unless we intentionally like try to do it, because obviously these won't be here to get stuck on since we'll have them 2-story, right? So there's nothing to get stuck on now. So it's just seamless integration up and down the stairs. And then now it gives us a little more room to kind of make like what looks like a closet or whatever it is we need. Again, since we're done with that, let's just go ahead and build the second story all the way across here. Yeah, okay. And then I probably won't make the upstairs too tall. I'll just do that whole roof trick. Because if you go in like some of these homes, they have a bit of an attic. It's more like a dead space. So instead of just having the attic, we'll just use it more as the second floor. Alright, so these rooms are going to be kind of small since, again, it's going to somewhat mimic the upstairs and the downstairs. But this can just be like, I don't know, office area, and then this will be the big room area since this has the most space. And so we kind of just make this into like a little hallway, 3-wide hallway, and then we'll just kind of cut it into rooms. Again, there really only needs to be one room in this game because there's only one person living in it, but sometimes I just like to add multiple rooms just so it feels a little more realistic instead of having these huge homes to house a person and having it take, you know, all this space. All right, like such. Whoops. Whoops. Hey, Jew, bear the one. I guess I should finish your sentence. Hey, I saw you. Don't you have more than 50 followers? Are you a Twitch partner? Do you have affiliated? I guess not links, but affiliated subscriptions. So if someone subscribes to you, do you get that money? Bye bye, baby. All right, see you later. I was hoping you could answer my question before leaving, but no. Bye. Because I only have, I think, 12 followers, and that's a long ways from 50, but hey, you never know, we'll get there. Just slowly but surely, getting those followers. Okay, let's go ahead and that. So yeah, so this can be like the huge master bedroom. It doesn't necessarily need to be this big. We probably can cut it in half. Again, there's really no need. Something I was thinking of. No, I don't have the affiliate thing because I don't stream that much. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. I was just curious. Because, like, I have the little achievements that let me know, like, hey, if you have 50 people and you're streaming kind of enough, you can become a partner. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I just wanted to see how easy it is. And I noticed you were at that cap, so I was wondering if it was you. Doesn't bother me, though. I do it for fun. Talking to just one person makes my whole stream worth it. No, I totally agree. I totally agree. I was just more curious to see, since you were kind of further than me on the streaming, if it was working for you. But all understandable. All good. So, see, we can kind of make this like a whole hallway, and that might look cool. So, for instance, this is kind of like a loft, if you will. You can kind of get it all the way around. Obviously, this would be at touching the roof, wherever the roof is going to be, however tall. So you wouldn't have to worry about, you know, that whole hopping effect. You know, and we can kind of like maybe put like a balcony on the front or something. Again, it doesn't need to be too crazy. And we can probably split this room in half. So this is still big enough to be the master. So I didn't go for it. Bye-bye. All right, later. I'll probably see you streaming yourself. Although that's kind of small. Because, again, the bathrooms are huge because the toilets are like... it's like a single block, but the bathtub's like a 2x3. So again, these bathrooms have to be huge. So I guess maybe this will be the master, and that has to be the bathroom. It's crazy though to me. Can't really build small in this game, which is fine. It's nothing too bad. All right, let's go ahead, go across, and I don't know. I guess maybe just build up 4, like I was saying. Oh man, that tree's gonna be in the way too. Dang it, I was hoping to have like some trees around this home, but they're all getting in the way. All right, let's use this as a test part. Let's see how tall we can get the ceiling if we build up. Let's just build up 3, right? And then I guess it would only look like it's too high though, because of the overhang that I like to build on most of the roofs. But again, it won't be that case because of how, again, big the roof is actually going to be. So like such. And then let's go ahead and just grab, I think I was going to do purple, just, I don't know, because I thought it would look cool. Roof, go ahead and grab the purple block. Let's go ahead and build the overhang, kind of see what that looks like. So that would be covered, so that, I guess that, and then obviously there'd be an overhang right there. But since we're just testing, I don't feel like kind of falling off for it. So same concept over on this side now. There. All right, across. And then there. Oh, speaking of falling down just like that. Dang it. All right, going all the way back up. So it'd be there. Okay, so good. Like, I was hoping this would be even, but obviously I done goofed and it's odd. Oh well. I tried. And then obviously that would be one of those purple blocks. But you see, if we build this roof all the way across, which I don't need to, instead of it looking like a very low ceiling, we can kind of choose how high the ceiling can be. So we can kind of leave it here to have like this really big open feel, or we can kind of just count up 6 blocks and then cut the roofs. All right. So for instance, if we kind of want to keep that, we kind of just do this whole thing, kind of make it look a bit nicer, which is fine to me. I'm tempted to kind of build one more up, and so instead of 3, kind of go up 4 and then do that whole roof design, just so that it doesn't look too small. I mean, if you kind of look at it, it's going to be about the same size as most of the homes, so that's fine. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. We just got to clean this all up when we're done, obviously. So let's go ahead and just pick up these little things. I guess something we can do too is most of these homes have an extension. Like for instance, the back has some type of extension. So if we, for whatever reason, do need more room, however, we can just kind of push this extension out past the stair, and just kind of build a hallway down into it. We can do that maybe if we need a bathroom or an extra bathroom or anything. But I guess, oh, that's right. This gets dark quick. And again, there's really no good lighting in this game, so I just put a bunch of these in usually all the corners. I'll show you one of the tricks I do, too. There we go. Goodness, this is dark. So the staircase, you know, it's central, and usually a lot of the time, it's kind of just a bunch of dead space. So what I do is, if you dig 3, you'll notice that I can't... Oh, I can. Okay, because it's probably stair. So usually I'm just putting stairs... lights in the stairs, just so that on either side you can kind of get nice bright lights. I usually don't put them in, obviously, in the same space, because since if this is going to be the living room, we can just kind of put a lamp in the corner, and that looks fine because, you know, living rooms, you know, they're expecting to kind of have lamps in odd places. But like for instance, you know, you wouldn't expect lamps in the kitchen, and now they do have these little roof lamps, but I mean, they're super dull. Right, like if I rip up these lights just to show you like the difference, and I'll put, you know, let's see if I put twice as many. You see, they don't really, the light doesn't come down far enough, as well as these ones, right? So because they're closer to the ground, you know, they light up not only the top, but also the ground around it, kind of giving this ambient light, which to me looks a lot better. So I just wish I could get some of like these half bulbs and just put them up on the corner. That'd be awesome. But that's just me. Okay, so the second floor has that. I'll kind of have this. Let's go ahead and just rip this roof back up, since we kind of determined how we want it. And then we'll just go ahead and take care of it. Okay, like I said, we'll probably go up 4 and then build the roof. All nice and good. Kind of how I want it, like such. Okay, going up, all the way up, like such, and then we'll have plenty of room for the roof and anything else we want to build. And then, you know, again, we'll have a bit of an attic if for whatever reason we need to kind of extend out upwards, or kind of make like almost like a faux 3rd floor, which I don't think is needed whatsoever. There's really no need. Okay, so let's go ahead and build across now, since we've kind of determined that's going to be the best for us. Oh, I'm starting to feel sleepy. Dang it. Okay. Let's go ahead and go down. Grab the bed. There we go. Made it just in the nick of time. Got it. It's still raining. It's 3 days in a row now. It needs to stop raining. Let's go ahead and just jump back up here and just continue across for this. No, you're not gonna. There we go. That was bizarre. It wasn't placing blocks. Alright. Such across. Like that. Whoops. Alright. Such. We're almost done with this top. And then comes the fun part, which is the roof, which is never any fun. So since we know the roof is going to be somewhat this tall, we can actually just go ahead and build across, determining kind of if that's how we want it to be. Let's go ahead and just rip this up since we know that that technically needs to be like that. This actually doesn't need to be wood, that can just be like that. And then we'll just kind of have this little indent, which might be a perfect place to put, oh, excuse me, sorry, the bathtub. All right, let's go ahead and finish this across here. And then the fun part, whoops. Is this song again? What the heck? Or is it? Oh, the song's an hour long. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's just the kind of the same music, an hour long. Alright, so I'll go ahead and just change that right now. Can I come back? There we go. Okay, so how do we want to do this roof? I think the easiest part is to do it this way. And I'll show you what I mean by this way. You guys can't see what I'm thinking, obviously. Just go ahead and type in roof again. I gotta get out of the way of my mic. My mic's in the way. There. Whoops. I guess I shouldn't have used that block. So putting it this way opposed to this way, only because I think that makes the most sense. So let's go ahead and just start this, I guess. I guess there's really no good or easy way to do this right now. For the overhang, I guess we just kind of start this way and then build across. Right. So it prevents this massive kind of roof. Although we do know we need to I want this roof to actually be the opposite direction. Or I guess it's the same direction, but just no. That's wrong. Okay. This, I was like, what's going on here? So this roof obviously is going to kind of have its own little extension and part, because it extends out just a little bit more than the rest of the roof. So for instance, since I can kind of do it like this, I can show you. It would go like that. Like such. Okay. And then go across this way. And I'd probably just mimic, since I know that wall's in the way, so I'll just pretend like, for instance, it's in the way all the way across. And then we just bring this up on either side. Again, since we've already built it, we know it's going to be like that. Go ahead and bring this all the way up. And then we'll just know we need to, instead of that blue block being there, we know that it needs to be the same purple spacer block, as I call them. Because they're just, it's the same roof tile, but just square instead of just a triangle. Alright, I guess this is more of a stair than a triangle. Although it's totally a stair or a triangle. Alright, so since I have this column, I guess that's kind of going to help us there. Build across there. No! Alright, let's see if we can get some of this overhang done since we fell. Can I build up that way? No. Alright, so that means we got to do this the old school way. I'll just pick that up. Which is simply, we got to build all the way up and then just build across like such. And then like that. Alright, let's see about the roof block, the spacer block. There you go. Or full. Okay, so that's what it's called. I guess it doesn't matter if that's there. Okay. That's how we're going to start that. And then same kind of concept for this side, except this way. Let's go ahead and just try kind of get some of this. I guess the easiest way would be to kind of mimic the same. So we'll just start here on the path. We'll build out so we can get the overhang and then just build inward. Let's go ahead and grab probably that high, or no, a bit more, because it's just how tall this roof is going to be. So one in. So like that, there. Yeah, again, this is the only problem with some of this, again, building these houses this big, is these roofs become very, very, very tall. I guess you can always just level them out so they don't have to come to the point, but hey, it makes more sense to just let it come to the point. Let's go ahead and I guess it's always easier just to do one side versus kind of doing this flip-flop because you have to rotate it. All right, it's like that, like that, like that. There. So see, this one will come to a point too. I try so hard and then I forget, and then usually it just ends up coming to a point. All right, like such, and then this full block would mark the center, and then we'll just do one side, and then we'll swap back over. And since we already have this side kind of pre-selected, go ahead and just finish this side. There we go. Again, doing the overhang because, wow, I can't see anything. Doing the overhang, there we go. Like such, and then like that. And then we'll just build across. Alright. Like that. What does that look like? That looked pretty silly. Alright. Looks like it's wearing a hat. Okay, now we'll just continue this all the way across. And then so because of the way this is gonna these roof pieces are gonna kind of touch at an angle, which luckily this game supports angle blocks, which look really good. Kind of becomes annoying because sometimes if you continue that direction, the game tries to put those angle blocks everywhere. So it kind of helps since you know you're gonna kind of touch at a staggering way to kind of just make a bunch of extra, and then you just come back and then delete them when you're done. Like for instance, I know that one's gonna touch there, and so now that I know that, I should be able to delete that, knowing that this one's gonna touch there, and then meaning this one's gonna touch there again because they'll stagger out. And that means also too I gotta swap this. There we go. And now rinse and repeat. I actually messed up because, for instance, we know that that's gonna be the angle block, so I actually need to kind of stagger these one less so that they touch at an angle like that. So that's the proper way of doing that. But we should be able to rip through the rest of this roof pretty effortlessly. And again, so because this roof kind of ends this point, it means that it's just gonna go ahead and blend seamlessly into the rest of the roof, since we have to go up 2 more blocks. And then like such. Nice. And then this one actually needs to go all the way across, unlike the other ones that we're able to stop. So for instance, like that. Dang it. And then we actually need to put a bit of an overhang, so I guess it doesn't matter too much about us falling because we need to kind of already build this all the way up anyways. Like such. Okay. So that should be that. Let's go ahead and just build this all the way up so I can gauge. Alright, so yeah. One more. Nope. And since we know kind of how this is going to be, we can go ahead and build this one up. Go ahead and put it one more, actually. Or destroy it and not have to build 2 more. Kind of build that and then that, since we already know that's going to happen. And then go ahead and just build this across. See, I guess if we're gonna end that there, we're kind of run into this weird kind of problem. Being, I guess technically that needs to be like that there. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Actually, it looks like it actually ends one sooner. Alright. Yeah, okay. See, now the problem is with this is kind of, you know, it would come across, right? So if you think about it, this this roof block would actually kind of come across this way. But then you're going to get these weird kind of, like this big hollowness, which wouldn't work. It wouldn't really be like that. This roof would actually just come down across all the way. Like, so you just kind of do this whole thing again with the edge blocks and the corner blocks, like I was showing before, except that they'd just be turned this way and they'd go all the way down like such, and then you just continue that pattern because it'd look really strange if it was anything else. No, see, so this one became the corner block when that one that wasn't the corner block needed to become the corner block. Again, I seem to be failing tonight. Okay, straight across. This one needs to become the corner block. There you go. Now continuing straight across. And then that one actually should be like that. I guess. It's bizarre. There we go. That kind of makes sense. And then we'll just overhang them. So there you go. Like I said, that's kind of weird, but it's kind of just how we built it. Doesn't help either. So luckily we should be able to, yep, grab the overhang on this side. This will actually become one of those corner blocks, like such. Alright, and then now we're almost done with the roof, at least this side. I'll probably head down, just kind of see what it looks like when we're done, I guess, rather than just do it right now. We'll need to work on the overhang on that side, so we'll just kind of do the same thing as we've been doing before. We'll just build a pillar across, use it kind of as like a scaffolding to allow us to be able to build the overhang all the way across the back. Or we'll just kind of start it now since we fell. And it goes this way, right? Yeah. Alright, well, pretty simple. We'll just kind of do that right now. Since we fell. Like such. And then one for extra on that side. And then one extra on this side. Can I reach that one? It looks like I can. If I jump, I know I can. There we go. Alright. Back up to finish this side of the silly roof. And I'm sure after this, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm getting kind of tired. We'll just finish this roof. Such there. Then there. Yep, that looks fine. But it actually looks like we did this even. I'll just make sure I did that right. That, okay, there it is. Like that. And then there. And then obviously we'll just have that full brick right there. And then this would go all the way across. Which we'll go ahead and do because it actually makes it easier when there's a brick going all the way across to kind of just help place the blocks. I mean, if we really wanted to, what would help too is if we kind of built this all the way across, you know, and we kind of made steps of it, because then what it lets us do is kind of just go through, not really have to worry about falling as much, you know, and kind of just do that whole thing. But it doesn't look the best. But I guess in this case, we won't really notice it. Oh, that's not an extra. I misclicked there. So I guess because of that, and we know we're gonna probably have the roof capped right there anyways, go ahead and just do that. Again, it's really just preference at that point. If you want to do that, you can take a little bit of extra time to kind of help yourself in the long run, or just kind of do what I do, which is kind of like that weird kind of multi-build. That too also has its cons and pros and cons, obviously, because like you fall a lot easier sometimes. And then we'll just build across here. Like such. And then, I guess too, what it does is like if you know you're going to have an open ceiling, it kind of just makes it look nicer than just seeing the roof. You just kind of see, again, the same color as the walls within it. I guess I don't really need to move that much because I can kind of do multiple rows at the same time since it's a little bit easier now. Let's go ahead and just grab all of this and clean up the misclicks. I actually forgot that. But what we can do there is actually kind of cheat and use the other side to still use it as a base to place the blocks on. So for instance, come down here and then kind of use this as that kind of same concept as the ones we're using up top. Go ahead and place that, and a couple more there. Now, obviously, we just got to clean the roof up, and then we'll just fix the overhang on, I think it's this side that still needs it. Yep, on this side. All right, I think that's a roof. We just need to clean up our mess, and then clean up the roof just a little bit more, and then work on windows. Yeah, it's not looking half bad. I like the way that's coming together. We'll mimic, for instance, wherever we know that 6 blocks up. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I do that right? Let me check. Yep. Okay, we know that there's going to be that trim all the way around. So let's go ahead and just take care of that. since it's pretty simple and quick to do. Alright, and then we just mimic this all the way across. Like such. Go ahead and just grab this and get rid of it since it's going to be in the way anyways. Oh no, silly me. There we go. And get rid of that. And then obviously we'll fix that and kind of close it off. But there, right? Yep. And then just build this all the way across, getting rid of these dirt pillars and stone pillars. And then we'll make some design like down the center like they did, or around the windows. So that's one too low. There you go. Again, too, since you already know you're gonna go around, you can always just destroy the corners, and then you know there is the same height around like that. And whoops. Okay, now we're just misclicking completely. Like such. Go ahead and clean this up since I need to put one in there. What it will do though is it will make the second floor look really small. Again, because the roof is part of the room. You can definitely kind of tell with this trim around, but again, we're just trying to make it mimic in and kind of blend in with all the other homes, so we'll just do it regardless. I'm not sure how I managed to put a brick there, but that looks a bit better. I mean, doesn't look half bad. Obviously, we need windows, and we'll work on that, and we need the interior set, and we'll see what else she needs, because I'm not 100% sure. I need to check some like required TVs, and some want like computers and stuff. We'll just go ahead and see. I'm sure it's pretty standard. Probably like couch, sofa, TV, you know, not mailbox, lamps. Yeah, see a couple lamps, couple wardrobes, stylish kitchen, toilet, sink, sofa, counters. It's just standard. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all those that were able to tune in. Thank you for all those that, you know, stayed and just kind of hung out. This has been a Staxel chill stream. Down below are all the links to all the social medias that I hang out on. For those on YouTube, if you made it on Twitch, you got to head over to YouTube to hit all those social links. I also do post daily Staxel and Sims videos, so you got to go check that out. But until next time, guys, as always, keep it real.